Governor DeSantis taking aim at big tech. Today he signed a bill into law barring social media companies, including Facebook and Twitter, from banning political candidates.
However, the law, which goes into effect July 1st, is likely to be challenged in court on grounds it violates the First Amendment free speech rights of these private businesses. Tarek is joining us now with more. Tarek.
Well, Governor DeSantis said today that Florida is a trailblazer once again, saying that Silicon Valley's power has been unchecked and that social media companies are using their powers to impose their ideologies. Now, the law the governor signed today not only bars media platforms from banning political candidates from Florida, it also gives the state power to impose fines.
These platforms have become our public square.
It's a law Governor DeSantis proposed in February, just weeks after former President Donald Trump was banned from Facebook and Twitter after the deadly attack on the U.S. Capitol. In Miami today, the governor didn't mention January 6th, but instead pointed to politicians being censored or deplatformed for talking about the origin of COVID-19 and other controversial topics.
You also go back to March, April of 2020. Anyone posting criticisms of lockdowns, those things were taken down. They were censored. With the reform we will sign in today, we'll be the first state to hold big tech accountable so that everyday people who use their platforms have an ability to fight back.
The bill bars social media companies from removing political candidates from Florida from their platforms. Companies that violate the law could face fines of $250,000 a day for statewide candidates and $25,000 a day for other candidates. The law also requires social media companies to publish their standards for actions like blocking users. The bill is being criticized by Democrats like Senator Audrey Gibson.
Let's be clear, this is all Trump-driven. This is about trying to rally the base because they lost the presidency. That's what this is all about. And giving more and more authority to a governor who apparently wants to be king. And we don't have kings in the United States.
News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney, the director of JU's Public Policy Institute, says the issue is bigger than Florida. He expects other states to follow suit.
The challenge is going to be, what are the standards? And here's the big question: who gets to decide? Does a big private tech company get to make this decision? And can they be arbitrary in doing it? So in the future, I do expect that you'll see national legislation and statewide legislation, and eventually probably finding its way to the U.S. Supreme Court on how we navigate this.
So the bill targets technology companies that have a gross revenue of more than $100 million or 100 million global users a month. Right now, that includes companies like Facebook and Twitter. And remember, Facebook owns Instagram as well.